So every piece of hardware requires a particular three things in order to function. This doesn't matter if it's inside the computer or outside. So when we say external, we're talking about anything peripheral outside of the computers, keyboards, mice, speakers, microphones, USB hubs, fill in the blank, okay? Anything that plugs into the computer. It wasn't normally there, but regardless, you need three things. We need to have software to instruct and control the device. Okay, now this software is usually in the form of a device driver. So this is low-level software that basically instructs the operating systems like Windows, Macintosh, Linux to be able to control and utilize a particular device. Now there might be application software as well, and application software is going to perform a specific function like spreadsheets, word processing, email, browsing the internet. That's not exactly what we're talking about. So the software that's required to control the device is going to be a device driver along with the operating system itself. We then need electricity. Okay, without electricity, we just get a bunch of parts. Unfortunately, the parts require electricity to do anything, so you do need to have electricity to power the computer. And then the hardware devices need a method to communicate with the central processing unit. The CPU is going to be the brains of the operation within a personal computer, and so hardware has to have the ability to communicate with that CPU. And again, that's done via the operating system and the device driver, but it's also done by things like interrupts, where the hardware is interrupting the CPU and saying, hey, I have data for you. Memory address ranges, where the hardware can store data that's on its way to the CPU. And then, the reverse, CPU responding maybe back to the hardware once it's actually processed the data.